Well, in less than a year, Salesforge has gone from zero to over 3 million in ARR, which is an incredible feat. Congratulations. So what's the biggest driver behind that rapid growth? And did you expect to scale so fast?
Well, this is my first business, actually, a startup, that I launched myself. So I guess the answer is no. I didn't think it's gonna go that well, to be honest. And that, you always think, when you're starting your own first, your own first baby, the likelihood is, that it's gonna fail is pretty high. But also at the same time, you don't think you're gonna grow that fast, right? Because you're kind of first rodeo, right? So, honest answer is no. And this is also why we raised back. So even though we're always profitable, we did raise $500,000 because we thought we are going to burn cash, but that just never happened. So, and also apart from kind of going from 0 to $3 million in 12 months, we also got like 40 extra employees. There's 3 co-founders. We met through YC matchmaking platform, and then off we go. We went to 40 employees in about 12 months. So the honest answer is no. It was a quite an interesting journey actually to about $1 million in ARR. There were no employees in the business. There were just 3 of us taking it to $1 million. Then up until from there on, we hired some folks in support and engineering, but we still had 0 folks in marketing, sales, and customer success, so account management. So we got to $2 million, and at that point, I was like, "Damn, I can't be doing this anymore." I definitely need. We already had over 1,000 customers, and most of that came through PLG. And then we started to hire, a bunch of folks in sales, marketing, customer support, and that's it. We got to about $3 million. So yeah.
So your career started in politics and international relations before you started pivoting into business.
Mm.
So what led to that shift, and do you see any parallels between politics and high-level sales?
So my career just joining politics, it was very, very short lived. So I studied, back in my days, international relations and security. So all about war and et cetera, et cetera. And I thought I'm going to be the guy that's going to work at the European Commission and NATO. And I did work at the European Commission, working on stuff. But then I realized the level of bureaucracy and the type of people that work in these organizations. And then I left after a few months, and then I never looked back. So, and then I joined the private sector and started my career at Google. And because I'm the type of guy that just likes to get shit done. So, and that's not something that you can do in these organizations. So yeah, then I spent over a decade literally in sales. So yeah, I started Google, and then I worked for a bunch of SaaS companies out there. So frontline selling, always selling some sort of piece of software, ads, or ad tech and all that stuff. And then I ended up having led a sales team of about 50 people before I started this company. And the reason why I really started it is because, so when it was all about, it was growth at all costs essentially back in the days, a few years ago. And this is why I had so much, headcount, in my team. And I thought to myself, there must be a better way how you can scale a company, how you can generate a pipeline. You can have definitely fewer heads to attain the target. So from that pain, as a former VP sales, I decided to start Salesforge. So really, our vision is to help companies to attain their pipeline targets, but with the least headcount possible, and doing so what we call with the highest probability, using big data behind the scenes, just like companies like Google, Facebook do.
Hey there, it's the real Jason Duncan. Thank you for watching this video. If you are an entrepreneur and you've ever thought about what it's going to be like when you get ready to exit your business, I'm the guy you want to follow. So make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and go check out the link in the description, therealjasonduncan.com. Check out the resources I've got for people just like you, as an entrepreneur who's trying to get his life back, get her life back, get your time and freedom back. We've got a couple other videos you might be interested in. There's one here and there's one here. If that's what you want as an entrepreneur, if you're being trapped in your business, then I can help you get out of that. So go to therealjasonduncan.com. The link is in the description, and check out one of these videos. I'll see you next time.